Okay. Leila, Nigar, Mariam, anybody else? I think only three students. Okay, others will join us soon. So girls only. I think we don't have boys right now. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How about you?
I'm good.
Good. How was your day today? How many hours did you have? Did you have class today?
Yes.
Yes.
How many hours?
Well,
Maybe 4 or 3 hours.
Maybe
yes.
4 or 3. So you are not sure.
No,
I'm not asking about
maybe
last week's class.
more.
Today, how many classes did you have? You don't remember?
Maybe six. Yeah, six.
Mariam,
Yes.
Nigar, Leila, do you know each other?
No.
No, but I know only Layla.
Leila. Okay, good. All right. Uh, I shared two files last time, okay, with you in WhatsApp. You need to practice those questions. And first, if you practice, and after that, if you come to this class, you can learn more, okay? Otherwise, you just come here and watch, and after that, you don't practice. You also learn, but you do not learn much, okay? And it will take a lot of time to make some improvements. And that's why this is an intensive course. Somehow we are not, I'm not going to teach you for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, right? In 3 months we need to make some improvement, okay? There must be a change, actually, how to say it, positive change from your, from last week and this week, all right, between this month and next month, all right? And that's why the only way to improve your math, if you really want to improve your math, if you really want to be uh, a top students, actually top student, not to only earn or gain people's how to say respect, or you want to be popular, not for that, okay? As you know, math and language, these two skills are really really important for achievements and for your education, for your college life and university life, all right? As you actually grow up, you'll understand this more and more. And by solving, by practicing math questions, number one, the most important thing is you are shaping your thinking skill. You are improving your problem solving skill, right? And that's why when you just see two students, two people who are really good in math, I mean, not only math, and also language, and the other students who are weak, you will see a huge difference. Okay. So, y'all, let's continue then. Last time we were solving this question, as I told you, we have 5 such papers, and questions are all different but similar. Okay, they are not completely the different. Now, one paper, the full paper, I am going to show you every question one by one, how to do that. And other papers, if possible, you have to practice. Okay, the paper 2, paper 3, paper 4, paper 5. And SASMO questions somehow will be not very similar, but if you can solve these questions, okay, if you say that, okay, Mr. Custom, now these questions are very easy for me, that means that now you can start practicing SASMO questions, okay? But at least my plan here, we need to finish at least 2 or 3 questions. And after that, in February, starting from next week, we will start practicing some SASMO type questions. Okay, good. So these are the questions that we did last time. And I think we stopped at question 21, I think, or 22, or 23. Okay, we stopped here. Okay, so we will continue from here. Nigar, do you remember, did we solve the
Hello.
question or not?
Can you repeat, please?
This question 23, did we solve this question together or not?
No, we didn't. I
Okay,
think we
but
didn't.
you remember this question 22, right?
Yes.
This 22.
Yes, about container.
Yeah, good. Then let's continue from here. Guys, if I give you 2 minutes, first, let's start with you, all right? Can you try this question 23? And also during this time, maybe other people will join us soon. Okay, read question 23 and solve it and just tell me your answer. You have 2 minutes. Time is up. Any answer? Leila, what did you get?
I get 5.
5.
Yes.
5.
Oh no, I
It's
don't
too
know.
small. Miguel, how about you?
Um, I'm not very sure about it, but it is 30.
30. It's wrong. Mariam, how about you?
I think it's 50.
You think, no, in math, you should not say, what is 2 plus 3? I think it is 5 or maybe 6. No, 2 plus 3 is 5. There's only one answer.
Okay,
Okay.
it's 50.
What is it, Mariam?
It's 50.
50.
It's just 5.
Okay. Elmira, you're raising.
It's 5.
Okay.
I think
10.
10.
10. I think
Okay.
10.
I'm sure it's 5.
5. All right, guys, it's wrong. All answers are wrong.
10.
Anyway, to solve this question, just you need to know one thing. Number one is, what is a square? We know the square is a spatial quadrilateral whose all sides are equal, right? And also these angles are 90 degrees. All right, that's number one. And number two is if you draw a diagonal, right? If you just join these two opposite vertices, now these are the diagonals, right? Now, as you see here, if you just draw a diagonal or diagonals, let's say this part line segment equals this, and this one equals this, okay? That means that if I draw a diagonal from here, from B, okay, through here, all right. Now, this one is 90 degrees. And actually, this side is equal to this side. At the same time, also, it is equal to this side. If AC, as you see here from the figure, AC is equal to 10. All right. Then let me just name or label this point as what? A, B, C, D. Let's just label this by capital O. Okay. Nigar, can you tell me what is AO?
Um, A A O is OC. Yes.
Yeah, if you just actually, this O is the midpoint of AC, that means that AO is equal to OC. So what is AO? What is the length of AO?
5 centimeters.
Just 5, right? So this one is 5. This also 5. And also this BO, actually also BO is equal to 5 because it's a square. Actually, the diagonals are equal to each other, right? In square, diagonals are equal to each other. In the rectangle, diagonals are equal to each other, right? So from here, we know how to find the area of a triangle. Yes, right? What is the area of a triangle? It is 1 over 2 times base times height. But here, if you look at this triangle ABC, right? What is the area of triangle ABC? That is 5 times 5, which is equal to 25 over 2. But how many such triangles we have? Number one is this, number two is this. So the area of the square, right? The area of the square, let me just write here. The area of the square, let me just write here, area of square is equal to 2 times 25 over 2. Is it? So that's equal to 25. Did anybody say 25? No.
Yeah.
So the area of this square is 25 square centimeters. After you doing this, you can check the answer. For example, what is it? It is paper 1, question 23, right? Okay, paper 1, question 23. 23, it is 50 centimeters squared. What slide? It is 45. Okay, 45. Now, the previous slide is, just remember this next time.
Mr. Kazım,
Yes.
I think this is a 25 plus 25 is a 50. 50 centimeters, cubes, square centimeters. I think this.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You are right, Ilkin. Because here, when you are calculating this area, let me just write like this. Ilkin actually made a technical mistake. You are right, Ilkin. Let me just write here. Okay, now we know this. Number one, area of triangle ABC, right? What is it? Is equal to 1/2 times base, it is AC, times height is equal to OB, which is equal to 1/2. What is AC? AC is equal to 10 times, how about OB? OB is equal to 5. So that's equal to 25. Number two, actually, what is the area of the square? It is two such triangles, right? It is upper part and the lower part. So the area of square ABCD is equal to 25 plus 25, which is equal to 50. So the answer is 50. Yes, Ilke, the answer is 50 square centimeters.
Mr. Kasim, I said that it's 50. Yeah, you
Maria,
said that it's
okay, you were not sure, but did you calculate it like this?
Yes, yeah, I calculate like this. Just like
Very
this, really.
Okay, good. Very good. Mariam, I'm sorry. If you calculate like this, you are right. So how about 24? You want to try this? Yeah, try this and after we'll discuss. I will give you 2 minutes. Okay, start. Time. Who
Yes,
finished?
I finished.
Yes, Nigar. What's your answer? Let me just write here, Nigar.
It is 28 divided 9. That's how I
So
can say.
28 to 9.
Yes, 28 to 9.
Okay. Any other answer?
Yes, my answer is 28 to 9 is 2.
Same?
Yes.
Okay. Mariam, do you remember what actually the page was, the answers? Was it 49? Yeah, just remember this. This is slide 19, right? Is it 49? No, just before. Okay, 46. Okay. And what did it say? 28 to 9. So it is
Yes.
correct, is it?
Mhm.
Okay, very good. So let's solve this together. Box A is 3/4 as heavy as box B. And suppose that box A's weight is 8. So that means that A is equal to 3/4 as heavy means times as box B. And also, girls, you should understand from here is what does that A, box A is 3/4 as heavy as B. That means that the ratio, right, A to B is on the right hand side, is equal to 3 to 4. It means this, right? Because you just divide both sides by B, right? And we get this, what is it, equation. And box B is 3/7 as heavy as box C. Again, let's say box B's weight is B is 3/7 times, because times means off, right? Off the weight of what? Box C, that is C here. Again, B, the fraction something, right? That means that the ratio of B to C is equal to 3 to 7. Okay. Find the ratio of the mass of box C to box A. The question is, we need to find this, C to A. Okay. That's the question. Now, if from here, what we know here is A to B is equal to 3 to 4. And also B, let me just write here, B to what? This is C, right? And B to C is equal to 3 to 7. Now, as you see here, if you just look at these numbers, B, right? And here, 4, and here, 3 represents B. Usually, to cancel out this B, right, we need to actually make these numbers the same. How? In ratio, right, if you multiply both numbers by the same number, ratio does not change. Like, for example, let's say 1/2, right? Actually, you learned this maybe last year in grade 4 or grade 5. Equivalent fractions, right? For example, if you multiply numerator and denominator by 5, it is the same as 5/10. It is the same as 10/20. It is the same as 30/60, right? All of these fractions are equivalent fractions.
100.
How do we obtain one equivalent fraction? For example, other equivalent fractions, just multiplying or dividing the numerator and denominator by the same number, right? Also here, the 3 to 4, you see the fraction. So if I multiply by the same number, I'm going to make them the same, because BB, also here, the numbers which represent B, it must be the same. So I multiply the first one by 3. 3 times 3, it is 9. And 3 times 4, it is 12. And the second one by 4. 3 times 4, it is 12. 7 times 4, that is 28, right? As you see here, this 9, actually, it represents what here? A. And here, this 28, it represents what? C. And B's are, as you see, they are equal. So that means that C to A from here, that's equal to 28 to 9. Okay, that's it. If you solve this like this, it's good. Maybe you might solve this in a different way. So I am going to solve 2 more questions for you. Okay, listen carefully. And 27 and 8, you will try to solve those questions. Elmira, can you read question 25?
Yes, in a restaurant, 3/5 of diners were adults and the rest were children. 5/8 of the children were boys and the rest were girls. What fraction of the diners in restaurant were girls?
Diners, right? Dine means to eat your dinner.
Yes.
Diner means a person who is eating his dinner or her dinner. Okay. In a restaurant, 3/5 of the diners in total. So in actually here we have men and women and children. And also among children, we are just grouping them as boys and girls. Anyway, 3/5 of the diners were adults and the rest were children. Okay. And 5/8 of the children were boys and the rest were girls. What fraction of the diners in the restaurant were girls? Okay, can you do that? I think, uh, okay, let's do them together. So here we are talking about the people, right? Here we have adults. Right? Let me just write here adults. And here we have children. Right? So let's say here we have how many units? 3/5 and 5/8, right? Anyway, so how many people? Let me just do them in using algebra. Okay, now try to understand. So let me just write here. Let n be the number of people in the restaurant. Okay, let's say in the restaurant, how many people we have? N people. This n may be 10 people, 20 people, I don't know. So at the time, 3/5 of all the people, right, times n, they are adults. So since 3/5 of the people are adults, what fraction of the people are children? Nigar, question is for you. What fraction of the people are children?
It is 2/5.
That's correct. 2/5, right? Because together it should be equal to 1. So now
Okay.
here we have this many people are adults and this many people are children.
Children.
Okay. Now the question is 5/8 of the children were, what is it? Boys. So this one is 5/8 of children. How many children do we have here? 2/5 times n. So these are, what is it? Boys. And then now, as you see here, 5/8. If 5/8 of the children are boys, then 3/8 of the children, that is 2/5 times n, must be girls, right? What is the question here? What fraction of the diners in the restaurant were girls, right? So this n, again, let me just change the marker. This n actually gives us the total number of people at the restaurant. Now, as you see, if I simplify this, we know how to simplify, right? 3 times 2, it is equal to, let me just keep it like this, 3 times 2 over 8 times 5. 8 times 5. And here we have n. And 2/8, we can cancel this, 3. And if I
Our
just cancel this, here we have 4,
40.
right? 4 times 5, it is 20 times n. So this, what is n? This n represents the total number of people. So that means that 3/20 of the people in the restaurant are, what is it? Girls. So now let's check the answer. What is it? 25, 46. 25, 25 is, what is it? Here, 3/20. Did you get the same answer?
Yes, it's correct answer.
Yes, it is 3/20. Very good. Now, 26 girls, it is very similar question to Sasmo. You are going to solve it, Ilkin. You have 2 minutes. Start now, okay? If you have finished, I mean, if you finish before 2 minutes, you can just raise your hand and tell me your answer. I'll be back in a minute.
I finish.
You can cover your face. Nigar, yes, Nigar.
Yes, I finished. I want to say. I wanted
Nigar,
to.
what is
Yes.
your answer, Nigar?
Answer is 120, I think.
Again, I think.
Okay, 120.
Okay. And anybody else? Okay, Nigar, read the question and can you explain how you solve this question?
Yes.
A rectangular box measuring 13 centimeters by 8 centimeters by 11 centimeters was needed to store cubes of size 2 centimeters. Find the maximum number of such cubes that can fit into the box.
Okay, all right, that's the question.
So what we can do if we have 13 centimeters as the length, yes, or what is it?
Mm-hmm.
We what can do? It is 6 cubes for this 13 centimeters. As we can put 6 cubes for this 13 centimeters. Also, for 8 centimeters, we can put 4 cubes, and for 11 centimeters, we can put 5 cubes. So we multiply these numbers. 6 multiply for 5 and multiply for 4, it is 120.
Very good, very good. Okay, that's correct. Anyway, girls, but here one thing is, of course, the most important thing is understanding the problem, right? We have a box, right? Let's say, what is it? The dimensions of our box are this. That means that here we are talking about something like this. This is our box. Okay. Maybe if you draw this, you can understand much better. Okay. It says that it is 13 centimeters long. So this part is 13 centimeters long. And 8 centimeters wide, or width, is 8 centimeters. And 11 centimeters high. I mean, the height is 11 centimeters. Now you have small cubes, right? As to store. To store means we are going to keep all these cubes inside this box. And we have a small cubes, right? The small cubes here. And it says that, what is it? Each side is 2 centimeters. This one is 2, this one is 2, this one is 2, right? So if I just put this into the box, right? And here Nigar is saying that here, right, this side, how many I can put? Since it is 13, right? 13
Yes.
is equal to 6 times 2 plus 1, right? I cannot put 7, right? I can put only 6 because 7, it will be too long. So here, I can put only 6 cubes, right? And how about this length? That is just divisible by 2. So here I can put 4 cubes. How about the height? This 11, right? It will not be full. So I can put here 5. So here we have the length. Here we have 6. Width, I can put 4. And height, you can put 5. Altogether, that's equal to 120 cubes. So into this box, maximum, we can put 120 cubes of size 2 centimeters. Ilkin, did you understand?
Mr. Kevin, can you please repeat? I can't understand you. Please, can you say slowly, please?
Okay, Ilke, we are talking about a box. All right, a box. And suppose that it's a big box. Okay, now you have small shoes boxes. And shoes boxes are in cube shape. Each side is 2 centimeters. Okay, if I will redraw for you, Mr. Ilkin, nicely. We are talking about this kind of cube. Okay, this side is 2, this side is 2, this side is 2. Now, if you put this kind of boxes, for example, in lengths here, Ilkin, from A to B, how many boxes can you put here? The length is 13 centimeters. You can put only 6, right? Here I can put 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you put 7, it will be too long, right? So in length, I can put only here 6 boxes here. And how about here? This width is 8 centimeters. The length of each cube is 2 centimeters. I can put 4 boxes here. And how about in height? Height is 11, right? I cannot put 12. It will be too much. So I can put only 5 boxes here, right? So to find the number of boxes, we should multiply these numbers, right? For example, if you're talking about only rectangle, okay? So only rectangle, and this one is 13, and this one is, what is it, 8. How many boxes? Here I can put 1, 2, 3, 4. And how about length, right? And after that, we should just multiply them to find the total number. Okay, so when you multiply this, here we have 6 times 4 times 5, that's equal to 120. It is very easy question. Sometimes, if you don't understand, just give some time to yourself. After that, try it again. Okay, and sometimes if idea doesn't come, even very simple question, you may not understand. Other time, just give a break. After a few minutes, have a look again. Okay, let's
Okay.
continue. 27. Elmira, not Elmira, Leila. Leila, you read question 27. Let's discuss together. You will solve 28, okay?
A box filled with red beans
A
complete,
box filled. A box filled.
completely has a mass of mm,
Leila, can you read from the beginning
no, I don't.
a bit louder?
I don't can read these questions.
Okay. So a box filled with red beans. You know red beans, right? A small red bean can make food from red beans completely. Has a mass of 1.666 kg. Okay. So we are talking about a box. I'll draw this a bit later. It has a mass of 1.402 kg when it is 4/7 filled with red beans. What is the mass of the empty box? Okay. So because here we are talking about red beans and we have a box here, right? And we have a box here. Okay, some kind of box. But inside we have red beans. Okay. And inside here we have red beans. All right. So here, when you just put this on a scale, right? And also actually the box has some weights and also beans together, right? So a box filled with red beans completely has a mass of 1.6666, right? That means that here the box weights plus and the what is it? How do we write this? Okay, red beans when it is full is equal to 1.666 kg. Okay. It has a mass of 1.402 kg when it is filled for 7 when it is 4/7 filled with red beans. What is the mass of the empty box? Yes, Nigar.
Yes, if we know that it is 4 over 7 with red beans, we know that 3 over 7, yes, 3 over 7, it is as the not with beans, how can I say? And what we can do? We can, how can I say, from 1.666 um, minus 100 or 1.402, and it is 0.264.
So number
So
one, wait, Nigar, are you subtracting this? Here we have 1.666
yes,
minus 1.402. That's equal to 1
yes,
minus 1, 0. And 6 minus 2, it is 4. 6 minus 0, it is 0. 6 minus 4, it is 2. 0 2 over 4. 204. Okay. What is it?
oh, Mr. Kasim, but it is 0.264 now, or
0.264. Yes, that's
yes.
correct.
And then we multiply this number as 0.264 for 3 over 7. And as not multiply, we divide for it. Yes, we divide and then we multiply for 7/3.
Okay.
And it
So you're
is
multiplying this by 3/7.
no, we are dividing it for 3/7. Um,
Dividing, why?
because we have 1 second. What I wrote here. Oh yes, because 0.264, it is it is 3/7, I think, and we divide it.
Okay, good. Uh, Guys, let's continue here. What Nigar is saying, I'll try to explain here. Okay. I wish if you were familiar with algebra, we would actually know this very, very easily. Okay. Now, let me just write on the right hand side. After that, I'll explain here. Okay. So let here the box, right? I will represent by B. Okay. That is just weight or mass. Let me just write here mass. Okay. Mass of empty box. Okay. B. Okay. And not B. If I just say B, it's a bit, what can I write here? Let's just write A, capital A. Okay. Box and red beans. Okay. I think I can write B, no problem. Let's say mass of empty box is B. Okay. And here by R, let's say it is red beans completely has, what is the mass of the empty box? Okay. That is the mass of red beans when it is full. Okay, when full. Okay, so in the first part, now just using these two things, okay, we can read this B as a mass of box. We can read this R, the mass of red beans when the box is full. Okay, now if you read the question, a box filled with red beans completely has a mass of 1.666. What does it mean? It means that the mass of the box plus, right, and here we have red beans, that's equal to 1.666 kg. Okay, now it has a mass of 1.402 kg when it is 4/7 filled. So now when it is 4/7 filled, still actually when we put this on a scale, we have box, right, weight of the box plus 4/7 of what? It is red bean, right? So that is equal to 1.402. Okay, so now from here, what is the question? The question is we need to find B, right? Because B is the mass of empty box. Now from this relationship, how can we find B? As you see from here, instead of this R, for example, let's say uh, I will multiply, okay, here in this equation, like for example, we know that if A is equal to B, A and B, two things, not A and B. Let me just write like this. For example, 8 is equal to 8, right? If you actually divide both sides by 2, right, the same number, still we get the same result. If you multiply by the same number, still we get the same result, right? Like this, the first equation, I'm going to multiply both sides by 4/7. What do I get here? Here we have 4/7 of B plus 4/7 of R, O equals 4/7 times 1.666. In the second one, here we have B plus, I'm writing the second equation, 4/7 R equals 1.402. Okay. Now, if you subtract, okay, from the first equation, the second one, right? If you subtract this, what we have here? All right. So here I have B minus 4/7B, right? And 4/7 are the same. When you subtract, they are gone. It's equal to 0. And now also we have to subtract the right-hand side. Here we have equals 1.402 minus 4/7 times 1.666. Okay. So now here we have 1B, means Here we have just one, right? B minus 4 over 7b. We know that that thing is equal to 3 over 7 of b, which is equal to, and I can just evaluate this here, 27, right? Uh, by simple calculation is 1.407 minus, maybe if you change this into grams, you can calculate much faster. Minus 4 over 7 times 1.666. That's equal to, okay, that's equal to 2.359. 359. Okay. So now again, 3/7 of b is equal to this, right? So that means that if you multiply again both sides by 7 over 3, and here we have 7 over 3, right? Multiply this by 7 over 3, and we get, what is it? B is equal to what? Where did we make mistake? Miguel, Miguel, did you get the answer? Do you have any answer? We got y, so big number. 4 over b, 4 over 7. Okay, they are gone. It is 3 over 7, 7 over 3.
Mr. Kasim,
Yes.
I saw this this exercise, and I get 1050.
This one is 91 over 200. I made a mistake here. So, how much did you get?
1050. I can explain why.
Okay, 189 is divided by 200. 0.945. What did you get? Can you tell me again? I think.
Yes, 1050.
But I got 0.945.
Can I explain why?
Yes, yes.
264, I divide 3, and I get 88. Then I 88 minute please.
Multiply.
Yes, multiplied 7, and I get
Who is
600.
speaking here? Who is speaking here?
I
Elmira,
get 6.
Elmira, is it
Yes.
you?
Yes.
Okay. Elmira, I cannot see your face. Okay, Elmira, yes, continue.
Minute. Can you see me?
Yes.
And then 680. We can
Elmira,
minus.
can I write your solution one by one? Otherwise, is
Yes.
Elmira's solution here. Okay, now we'll get back to the class and explain later. Elmira, now from the beginning, tell me, okay, the first step.
We must 1.666 minus
1.666. Okay.
minus 1.402.
Okay, that's equal to 0.264, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's kilogram. Okay, this is the first step. Second step.
And this means 3 over 7. Filled with
of
filled with
red beans, right? Filled red beans. Okay.
Then we must divide it with 3.
Very good. So to find the weight of red beans when the box is full, right? Because this 3/7 of red bean is equal to 0.264. So to find
Yes.
the mass of red beans when the box is full, 0.264, we should divide this by,
Sorry.
let me just write it like this. 0.264 is divided by 3/7,
Yes.
or that's equal to 0.264 times 7/3 is equal to what?
88.
How much?
88.
88. 88 or 0.88?
Yes, 0.88.
0.88. Okay, what does
And
it
it
mean?
means 1/7 of filled red bean.
Wait. Are you sure this one is 0.88?
I just divide 3, not 3/7,
Why?
to get 1/7 of filled beans. And then I will multiply it by 7 and again get 680, and then I will 1.666 minus 680 and get no mint and get 1050s.
Elmira, can we continue from here? Let me just follow you, okay? And I'm lost now. So now you are saying that, okay, here in your next step, you are dividing, right, this 0.264 by what? By 3.
Yes,
Okay, dividing by 3. So what's your answer?
88.
Okay, the answer is 0.088. Okay, then next 3.
Next I will it multiplied by 7.
So you're multiplying this 0.088 by 7.
Yes,
Okay, 0.088 by 7. So what is the answer?
680.
Okay, 0.616. Okay,
Nice. And so I will minus it 1.666 minus
1.666.
minus 616.
Okay, so
It means 1.50.
uh, 46. 27. Okay, right. All right. Elmira, here, I think Nigar, I think you said it at the first. Here, 1.66. Okay, let's just review this and I want to move to the next question. Let me just change this. Guys, let's just go like this. Now, 1.66, it is the mass of the box and the red beans when it is full, minus 1.402, it is the mass of, again, right, the box and when 4/7 of the box is full with red beans. So if you subtract this, what is it? This one is 0.264. It is the mass. What is it? That is 3/7 of red beans, right? That's equal to 0.264, right? Because this one is 4/7 and the remaining part is 3/7, right? Because 4/7 plus 3/7 actually gives us 1 when it is full. So that means a 4/7 filled, right? That means that which part is not filled? 3/7 of red beans, right? So anyway, so that is equal to 0.264. what we are doing in these steps is if 3/7 of red beans when it is full is equal to 0.264, right? Here we are trying to find this red beans when it is full. So here, not just red beans when it is full without box. So off means we know that it is multiplied, right? If 3/7 times red bean is equal to 0.264, to find from here the mass of red beans, right, it should be equal to 0.264. We should divide this by 3/7. 4 divided by 3/7, which is equal to 0.264 multiplied by 7/3. That's equal to 0.616. Okay, so what is it? It is the mass of the red bean, right, when it is full. So with box together, it is 1.666. If you just subtract the mass of red bean from the total mass, it gives us the mass of the box. So that's why this one is the mass of the box and red beans. That means that here we have that is the mass of the box plus red beans, right? And minus what is 0.66? That is the mass of red beans, right? When you subtract this, these two things is equal to 0. What is left here? Only B. So the mass of the box is 1.05 or 1050 grams. Okay, actually it took a bit long time, but still it's fine. Guys, if you have any question, let's discuss this. If not, you need to give some time again, have a look, and I suggest you to solve this one more time without looking at the solution, okay? The question is very simple. Number one is the box, right? Only beans together. It is 1666, and it has a mass of 1.402. That means that when 4/7 of the box is filled or full with red beans, when you just measure this, right, the total mass, again, the mass, the mass of the box plus 4/7 of the red beans, that's equal to 1.402. So from this relationship, we are trying to single out the mass of the box and get the answer. Okay, let's move to the next question. Sometimes some question may take time. At the time, we had to try this, give some time. Again, after that, try this. Still, if you don't understand, we can discuss one more time a bit later, okay? Because talking too much on one question, that's not a good idea. All right. Ilkin, can you read question 28?
Second. Eric collected 10% more stamps than Adam. Ben collected 10% more stamps than Eric. What was the percent difference between the stamps that Ben and Adam had?
Okay. Nigar, Leila, Mariam, Elmira, anybody else? Do you have any suggestion? Well, how would you solve this?
Maybe we can solve it with x. Yes.
Not X, but in this kind of questions, okay, here we are talking about Eric collecting 10% more stamps than Adam, okay. So Ben collected 10% more stamps than Eric, all right. What was the percentage? So here, let me just write here. This one is Eric, and this one is Adam, and this one is Ben. So we are talking about 3 people, okay. So here it says that Eric collected 10% more stamps than Adam. Now the question comes, how many stamps did Adam collect? So about the number, nothing is given. That means that you can put any number for Adam. So usually you should just put an easy number. Suppose that Adam collected 100 stamps. If Adam collected 100 stamps, Mariam, question is for you. If Adam collected 100 stamps, right? And in the question, it says that Eric collected 10% more stamps than Adam. So how many stamps did Eric collect?
Okay, Eric collected, um, we must find 10 percentage of 100.
No, look at this.
Uh,
Mariam, look, Adam
Can I say?
collected 100 stamps. What number
Mr. Kazım.
is 10% more than 100? What number?
Mr. Kazım.
okay, it's 20. Okay, it's 110.
Good. 110. Ilkin, wait, I will ask a bit later. Ilkin, maybe second question is for you. Continue. Now, the second part, Ben collected 10% more stamps than Eric, right? If Eric
This is a
collected 110
120.
stamps,
120.
no. So what is 10% of 110 is equal to 11, right?
This is a 121.
So 110 plus 11, that's equal to 121. So Ben collected, what is it? 121 stamps. Now question. What was the percentage difference between the stamps that Ben and Adam had? Right? As you see here, 100, right? It is 100%. So how about 121? It is 121%. So what was the difference? The difference is 120% minus 100%. That's equal to 21%. So the difference was 21%. Now we can check the answer immediately. What question is it? 21%. Okay, we have two questions left, but how many minutes do we have? Okay, 58. Guys, let's try to finish these questions, okay? And I will finish the class. 29. Samuel started packing some books at 10:20 a.m. a.m. means morning time, right? He spent 1.4 over 5 hours packing the books and then took 45 minutes to have his lunch, this lunchtime, and continued to pack until 3:15 p.m. in the afternoon. How long did he take to pack the books after his lunch? Okay, that is easy question. Number one is actually he started at what? 10:20, right, a.m. and he spent 1.4 over 5 hours. So that means that here 1.4 over 5 hours, right? It is 1 hour plus 4/5 is 4/5 times 60, which is equal to 1 hour. 60/5 is 12. 4 times 12 is 48 minutes, right? So that means that plus 1 hour and 48 minutes is equal to how much? How do we add this? 1 hour, it is 11:20. 11:20 plus 48. So that's equal to 12:08 p.m., right? So that means that until lunch, he actually packed books until 12:08. And it says that then he took 45 minutes to have his lunch. So,
Mr. Kazım.
yes.
12.88 we minus the 10.20. This is a 2 hours and 22 minutes.
Ilkin, I don't get it. Are you telling me the answer or? Ilkin. Oh, okay, Ilkin, let's finish this. Okay, then after we'll discuss it. That is, so until 12:08, he actually collected the books. After that, it says that 45 minutes he spent to have his lunch. For lunchtime, right, from 12:08 plus 45 minutes. So until what time? Until 45 plus 8, 53, until 12:53. He had his lunchtime. And after that, it says that to have his lunch and continue to pack until 3:15. So that means that from number 3 is 12:53, right? Until 3:15. 3:15 is 15:15, right? He again packed the book in the afternoon. How long did he take to pack the books after his lunch, right? After lunch means this, because he finished his lunch at 12:53. Now just we need to find the difference. So to find the difference, here we have 15 and 15 minus 12:53, right? If you subtract this, 15 is smaller than 53. If you just get 1 hour from here, here we have 75. 75 minus 53 is equal to 22. Now here we have 14 hours left, 14 over 2, that's equal to 2. So the answer is he actually spent 2 hours and 22 minutes. Is that correct?
I think yes, it is correct.
Yeah, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Okay, girls and boys and boy, actually we have only one boy here. I will have to stop here, okay? Practice other questions and we will continue next time solving these questions, okay? If possible, also if you practice at home, it would be great. I have already shared 2 papers with you, okay? So that much is enough for today. Now other students are waiting for me. I have to close this. Okay, see you when? Wednesday or Thursday? When did you have
Thursday.
Thursday at 5
Thursday?
o'clock.
Thursday.
Okay.
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 Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay. Bye
Thank you.
bye. Have a
Goodbye.
good night. See you.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Thank
Thank you
you.
for your lesson. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.